It's gonna be a late start to do what I need to do to redeem myself because we wake up to an ember storm. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video on the Starman715 gaming YouTube channel. Welcome back to Get Serious Reloaded. Now it's the morning of day 21 and tonight is our next Horde night. I had to make sure I had to double check this ladder, and the zombies might get up this ladder, and it could be why many of the zombies are beaten into the garage and some of the surrounding walls. So I knocked off that ladder. Hopefully that's going to make the zombies have no other choice but to take the path I made for them. I have a skill point I am able to spend. So now, well, I need to have 2 in order to go for more levels into fortitude and strength, because you know I want to get my machine gunner up. But with that skill point in mind, I will just go ahead and just put a point into agility. Now the next 2 skill points I'm going to go into parkour, because I'm going to get level 2 parkour. And then I'll start focusing on extra damage to prepare for the next stretch, and that's going to lead to the day 28 Horde, which is going to be our final Horde night in the burnt forest. All I can do now is just wait out the storm. Well, during the process I made some gunpowder while I was waiting, and so I can create as more rounds as possible. Let's see, what I definitely do need more is 7.62s. I can only make about 49, so that's something. I just gotta make sure I don't blow through all my ammo. I don't blow through the rest of my ammo. Alright. I got myself prepared, and I got myself prepared with everything I need. And I'll even bring my pipe bombs. And look at that. Look at that, big boy decided to take the path I wanted him to take. And I gotta make sure I repair these to get him ready. Big boy did what I wanted him to do. And I better hurry and deal with them. I better scoot back inside so I can reset, and then come back out and finish him off. There we go. Big boy's down. Yeah, big boy did exactly what I wanted him to do. Better get some, but I'll need some cobblestone rocks to make the repairs, and I have to get some more clay soil. So all I can do right now is just wait out the storm, and then we'll get started. Come on. Look at all these guys. And that's Radiated Ted. Got him. Uh-oh. Oh, not that way. Damn it. That's bad. This does not look good. I have an idea. Oh! Get off me. This is what I should have done a long time ago if I find myself in a bind. I should have done this a long time ago. That's why I have my bike. Alright, this should be good enough. This should be good enough. Let's load up the bike. Let's load up the bike with what I'm gonna be needing. The tools it's gonna be for after I make a successful attempt at the infested job. All right, let's have our morning bacon and eggs, coffee, and of course our cornbread. Nothing wrong with cornbread.
Cornbread. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And to get warmed up, let's deal with Owen Wilson. All right. Let's do this, guys. We need to redeem ourselves. We need to redeem ourselves to ensure if we are ready to go to the next level. Ah, yes, I am familiar with this POI, cap deuce in half. So there's some stone I can pick up. That's why I brought my tools. Okay. Now then, once we start this, my game station will go from 90 to 149. Alright. And just to and we're gonna play a little bit of sniper. No. I know where some zombies will spawn. Alright. I see a couple dogs over there. I remember there's some dogs that spawn over there. Let's see if I can pick them off from here. There's one. And I see another, and I think there's another dog over there. No, that's the one I just sniped. But I do see a radiated one right there. Oh, that's Big Mama. Look at all these guys. Then there's that's radiated Ted. Got him. Uh-oh. Oh, not that way. Damn it. That's bad. This does not look good. I have an idea. Oh! Get off me. This is what I should have done a long time ago if I find myself in a bind. I should have done this a long time ago. That's why I have my bike. Got him. They're all feral. Uh-oh, that's a radiated Hades. Oh, come on. Ooh, got my bells rung. We got radiated Hades right there running after me. Yes. This is a good strategy. Loop them around. Loop them around. That Big Mama's feral. They're not... I gotta get a good point where I can shoot him down. Alright. Once they stop aggro... Let's get Hades out of the way, because he can crawl right under. He can crawl right under. Alright, we can deal with Big Mama, no problem. No, but she is feral though. Her health won't regenerate like the radiated. Come on. Alright, that takes care of Big Mama. Feral Skinny Pete. Uh-oh. Oh, we got Hades here. Got him. Uh-oh. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe I did that. Let's set them on fire. Got him. Let's get Skinny Pete out of the way. Come on, get up. Skinny Pete goes down. And then we got these two left. And they're walkers. That's no problem. We can deal with them. Ah, yes. Success. This is what I should have done before. I'm learning some lessons here. Now, sure, part of me is like, you know, like I was really stupid. I was really stupid, and and asking myself, how did I let this happen? But think about it. Use these setbacks as a lesson. And to just and to paint a bigger picture. Paint a bigger picture on how can you use this to have a better attempt. And look what happened. Once I noticed I have my bike and a bunch of runners heading towards me, I loop around the perimeter of the POI. And get some of them will de-aggro. That way, it will reduce the numbers game. To the toilet? A toilet pistol? And I guess the game decided to reward me with a toilet pistol. Yeah. But I'm proud of myself the way I handled this. So we had a couple rads, you know, radiated Ted and radiated Hades. Man, I think the flames look green on radiated Hades here. All right. Let's go. Now we can loot the place. And to think, I saved my curatives. Even though I burned through a lot of my ammo. But at least but we got the job done. Ooh, armor pocket muscle schematic, something to sell. Now, that toilet pistol I found, I am never selling that. I am never selling that. It's gonna go into my collection. Into my collection of toilet stuff I find. Toilet knives and toilet pistols will be added to my collection. What's in this cooler? Water. Alright. I can get some iron from this. From these bales of crushed cans. Alright. Let's search this. Sewing kit. Nice. Army truck. Impact bracing mod, nice. Get out of here, Sandwich. Now the impact bracing mod. What do I have on here? You know what? Let's put this on my boots. Alright. Alright, the main loot is right over here where the dog was, and here's the infested cache. I get a bunch of my ammo back. That's why infested jobs are worth it. It's a risk and reward type of job. In the main crate, Assassin Hood level 4. 40% more sneak damage. If I want to do some sneaking, but I'm going to go ahead and repair this to sell. And I'll make a level... Oh, something to sell. I'll sell this too, because I really don't have any use for that. Now let's check the trailer. Into the oven. Nah. Mike, what's in the microwave? Nope. Food pile. Cookbooks. I can now make spaghetti. Nice. I'm eating cat food, so what? To the toilet? Toilet water. Alright, let's search these cupboards. More cookbooks. Wow, plenty of cookbooks. Only 5 more and I'll max out my cookbooks. I'll read every chapter in the cookbooks. Hey, level 3 ranger hat. I am already wearing a level 3 ranger hat. Alright, I'll repair and sell. Oops. I'll repair and sell. Let's see, we have a Shotgun Messiah book. And plenty of these more books to sell. And we're done. We are done here. Oh, I almost forgot about this ammo pile sitting over here. Iron arrows. Okay. Alright. Ooh, this file cabinet. Nice. Yep. I'm proud of you, Star. Thank you, Star. Thank you, Star. This was a... I'm proud of myself for doing this. I'm proud of myself for redeeming myself and this time using my head to deal with the tough situation. Now let's go get paid. We got plenty of time in our hands. I could go loot for more ammunition or stuff. Good morning, Jen.
Well, you're here early. What can I do for you?
Yep, I'm here early because I went ahead and did your infested job first thing in the morning. After the storm passed, though.
Congratulations. I can make my payment to the Duke now.
Alright. I'll grab this. And since I completed the Zombie Slayer challenge, now I get some additional rewards. And let's grab the 7.62s. We're going to need every bit of it. And I got some stuff to sell to you. I got some stuff to sell to you. Hmm, 6,000 coin. That's pretty nice. Okay. Now then...
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
Alright, let's see what... Alright. Ooh, definitely want the ant candy for the loot bags. Once we're done, gotta take the sugar butts. Alright, we should be good. Oh, and Grandpa's awesome sauce is now pretty cheap. Let's grab that. Bartering. So Trader Day will be the day after the Horde. At least get ourselves set up for that. At least I'll be stocked up on coin. Alright. Let's go offload our stuff and... Oh my goodness, this little piggy decided to approach. And now you're bacon. As I was saying, let's go offload our stuff and just kill some time. Get ourselves ready. Get ourselves mentally ready for tonight's Horde. And I also gotta make sure the entryways I sealed are upgraded to cobblestone rocks. So let's do that. Time to get to work. Sustaining life. Yeah. I think we should be all set for tonight's Horde. So now let me go ahead and store away the extras that I don't need on me right now. Oh yeah. Oh yes. And what I'm also gonna do with the concrete mix that I got, I'm gonna upgrade these bars to concrete. Oh yes, and I also just remembered, I need to put some ramp blocks above from the other side. Let me grab these. Let's put them on. There we go. You know what? There we go. There we go. This should be all set. You know what? I'll just leave it like that. I just leave it like that. Even if one support goes down, there's still two other ramps for the zombies to get up. There's still two other ways. So we'll be fine. Alright, now let's go. Now let's go kill the rest of this time as we get ready. Now I gotta I gotta also put away some stuff. You know something? I was wanting to try and get the main loot of this place where I failed my last job. Now the question is, are they still there? Are they still there? The main loot is on the back. Alright. Gotta remember my escape plan. Remember my escape plan. Okay, they're still there. They're still there. Oh, will they wake up as soon as I get up? Oh yeah, the noise. Oh, never mind. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, there we go. This is why I need parkour level 2. This is why I need parkour level 2. Because so I can get up on here easily. Get on the bike, let's go. I have an idea. Let's lure Arlene away. Charged Arlene. Alright, no. No, Feral Ted I can deal with. Got him. I can deal with Feral Ted. And I can deal with Lester's construction worker. Alright, that leaves Charged Arlene by herself. Alright. Now, hold on, it's Garvey. Garvey's no problem. There we go.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Yep, parkour level 2 is a lifesaver. I would have been able to get up there easily and pick him off. Alright. Go up. Go up. Close the hatch. Now I can go grab the loot. Spy machine gun, don't need. They're beating down the hatch. They're gonna take some time. They'll eventually break through. Oh. Vehicle book. Alright, got the main loot. Let's not use my ammo. And now, time to make my grand escape! And I gotta make sure I know where I'm going. I gotta make sure I keep my eyes forward. Alright, we got it. Abandoned office buildings to tier 3, but I'm gonna search these newsstands. Lucky Looter Book. Bar Broiler, something to sell. Oh, this is so good. Never encumbered at night. Oh, that was much needed. I have I already have one on my... already have one. You know what? Let's do this. Oh, damn it. I'm not supposed to fall off this fence. Prowlin' Pete's. This is pretty interesting. This is more like a steakhouse. Mechanical parts. Don't need you can see. Oh yeah. From the main loot from that place, from my previous failed infested job, I found some steel club parts and some chicken soup. Alright. Let's take a look. Shouldn't take long to clear. Shouldn't take very long. Oh hey Mo. Yeah, this is definitely more like a fast barbecue food place. A fast food barbecue place. We can just go right through this easily. Can I get a coffee? Water. Ricky water. I'm eating cat food, so what? There is something in there. Let me break that. Make some more cobblestone blocks that way. Let's exit. Somebody's in there, obviously. Owen Wilson. Let's see. Oh, Big Mama. Oh, sorry, Big Mama. Were you doing your business? So sorry. Big Mama goes down to the toilet. Toilet water. More steel club parts. Nice. I'm just gonna breeze right through. To the toilet. Toilet paper. Rogue boots. Scrap those. I'll grab the chrysanthemum. I may find the book that will allow me to craft pure mineral water, so I'll need chrysanthemum and goldenrod. Alright, now let's go into the kitchen. Here's Lois. And we have Jesse here. I guess Jesse's handling the hazardous materials that get trying to decontaminate, I would say. Can I get a coffee? Yeah, so I got some coffee. Well, at least I'm getting rewarded. I get rewarded with a toilet pistol, and now I get rewarded with coffee in the coffee maker. Woohoo! Oh yeah! But where's the main loot? This place. And that thunderclap means it's time to get ready. Oh, it's upstairs. We're staff only. Okay. So this is the manager's office. Alright, cool. Cabinet. Alright, can I get a coffee? Murky water. I tried. Okay, I can't go through here, but I can reach this valve to turn the flames off. Hold it. Let me get some. Are they behind the door? Oh, he's feral. He's feral. We'll take care of the rest. Alright, but where's the main loot? That's the thing. Where is the main loot? Oh, I gotta drop in through the hole. Oh, perfect. I'm not worried about the 9mm rounds. The 7.62s, this was my priority on trying to save on that. Feral Garvey and Jesse go down, and the main loot is just right here. I just had to drop down the hole. No, I'm good. Something to sell, but that's gonna have to wait. Nope, that's nothing. Alright, we're right above, and the main loot's right here. Alright. Lab equipment. Hey, jar of honey, nice. Ammo pile. 9mm rounds. Got back the ammo I used. A speaker. If I had friends, if I'm playing with friends, I would definitely make use of the speaker. Forcer outfit, I'll scrap that for armor parts and learn the cosmetic. Alright. We are done here. Now we can just drop down here, get out the door, and we can let's head back home and get ready for the horde. Let's go lock and load. We have a horde to defend against. Alright guys. Alright guys, this is it. Don't get scared now. So, this is what time to put this design to the test. And I'll say it again. If this don't work, I'll be a jackass. Alright, so far the test runs have been successful, and some of the zombies have made their way up here. And I had to make sure, the entryways I sealed off, are upgraded to cobblestone rocks. And I knocked off the ladder that leads up to this attic to make sure they don't have an easy path so that they won't have to try and break into the house to try and get up to the ladder. So that leaves the only way to get to me is to just take this ramp that I put here, and scaffolding ladders starting over here. All right, guys. So time to take my vitamins, and then I'll start. And of course, got some coffee for the stamina regen. And I got my claw hammer ready to make some repairs. Oh, I need my concrete mix in. Alright. Let's do this, guys. Let's get dangerous.
Let's get dangerous.
Bring it on. Alright. That is a wrap for the Horde. Yep, this time the Horde lasted all night. The Horde lasted all night. Let's get rid of the stragglers. And I got an early introduction to the Plague Spitter zombie. Yeah. But... so now, let's deal with the stragglers, and then we're gonna wrap things up here. And we'll pick up where we left off. Don't do that. Have a nice fall, Mo. Alright, Big Mama, you're left. Alright. That is a wrap. And Samuel got turned to a crawler from falling from a high above. Alright, let's go through all these loot bags. I gotta hurry before they despawn on me. Yeah, we got cops, and fortunately for me, only one of the cops blew up on me. But not a big deal, but we made it through. We survived. We survived. The horde base was a success. All right, let's read these so I can make some room. Got two more vehicle books to go. All right, now if you excuse me, I gotta go through each loot bag and then. Oh my gosh. And then we'll pick things up on the morning of day 22, and it's also Trader Day. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video.